walkathon is a great memory in YTCTE. I never will forget it. I love the annual walkathon. I think it's so special that we get to raise a lot of tzedakah and have such a fun time as well.
The Arab Shabbos assemblies are always the highlight of my week. I enjoy saying Tehillim all together and singing songs like Achinu. I also love when we get to say Divrei Torah. I will never forget these memories.
My favorite memory was our siddur party. We decorated our own siddur and sang a lot of songs. Best of all, we learned how to daven from a real siddur.
A highlight in Torah MS is Gems, because whenever I'm down and I go there, they cheer me up with their smiling faces and warm hugs.
Color War was one of the funnest days for me because we got to do activities and we got to compete with other teams and play so many fun games. I love being a 5th grade leader and being the captain of Color War.
A memory I won't forget is my Chumash party in 1st grade. I remember reading the first pasuk and walking up on stage with a huge smile on my face. It was definitely one of my most memorable memories.
One of my favorite parts of my Torah MS experience was the rainforest. It was so fun to write my report and have stuffed animals hanging over my head. I will never forget this event.
My favorite memory that I had in YTCTE is the talent show in 4th grade where I got to spend time making up dances and gymnastics moves into a whole dance and I got to perform it with my friends.
A particular memory I would like to pinpoint is production. The lights, being in the spotlight, and dancing with my friends on stage was totally awesome.
Torah MS has amazing and kind teachers. My favorite activity was Color War.
Highlights was being a 5th grade leader.
A really fun memory that I won't forget is the mother-daughter Malava Malka for 4th and 5th grade. It was really fun and beautiful, especially with a lot of dancing. We really enjoyed it.
What I love about Torah MS is they make sure every girl is treated with respect and care. One of my best memories was the production that BTE invited 4th and 5th graders to be a part of. One memory I had in Torah MS was the robotics competition with Mrs. Shaffrin. It was a great memory and I'm so happy I got to enjoy working with a great team.
Being in Torah's MS is just simply amazing. From grades 1 through 5, our teachers have helped us grow. Whenever we had a problem, our teachers were there to support us and help solve our problems. We all probably more than once have had an issue which we told our teachers and they comforted us and did their best to help us feel safe and happy here in Torah's MS.
Something I love about being in Torah MS is the Shabbos assembly. Everyone is together and having fun. Dancing, singing, listening to stories, and saying Tehillim. We always have a good time. This is something I look forward to every Friday and something I won't miss.
It was really fun when we made math monsters in Mrs. Osina's 3rd grade class. We all got different arrays and made a monster in whatever shape, color, and added whatever accessories that we wanted to. It was a really fun project to do to learn about arrays.
Making our own roller coasters with Miss Bafshari was such an exciting experience. I learned a lot about gravity and energy. It was really cool.
My highlight of YTCTE is all of the CMs I had over the years because they were so much fun. We got to play games and to bring things in.
Color War is so much fun, especially the cheering part of it. We also get to hang out with friends. When you are in 5th grade, you get to be captain of Color War. That is especially incredible.
A memory I won't forget was the day we logged out of Zoom for the very last time. It was really great to be back in school, even with masks and thermometers everywhere you turned. That was definitely one of the best days I ever had here.
My highlight in YTCTE was the Chumash play in 1st grade because I got to express myself by singing.
My highlight of YTCTE is the Purim Carnival when we got to dress up every year and we got to go down the slides, jump in the bounce house, and play the carnival games.
One memory that I will never forget is all of the CMs we had in 4th grade. Mrs. Khan made them all so much fun, from decorating cakes to painting parties to Berchos Yaakov. They were all really incredible.
When I broke my leg in 4th grade, I really appreciated it when all my friends and teachers helped me get my stuff or helped me carry them. I love it in Torah MS because I know that I have friends and teachers who are always there to help me.
My highlight of YTCTE is Color. 4th grade was the first year. It was so fun and I enjoyed it. I loved hanging out with my friends and the games. This is a memory I will never forget.
A memory I will never forget is our 3rd grade Rashi Expo and the Rainforest event.
We made the booths for the parents and decorated the classroom like the rainforest. We also made a show for the parents. One of my many highlights in YTCTE was my first grade Chumash play. I really felt grown up and ready to start learning Chumash. I loved singing on a stage and getting a tehillim and necklace. Something I love about the school is that all the girls in YTCTE are so nice and kind. A memory I will never forget is the groundbreaking ceremony. It was really fun with the ice cream chocolate cake. We got t-shirts and signs and really enjoyed being there. A memory from my Torah Summit experience is GEMS, because it's a very special opportunity for me to visit my GEMS friends. They're each so incredible. My favorite memory throughout elementary school is the graduation trip. I've been waiting since first grade for the trip, and it was so fun. That was my favorite memory of YTCTE. The parties we made for teachers were a real highlight. We planned them well and everybody chipped in. We had candy, streamers, and gifts. One memory that I will never forget is the Chumash pie. When we walked on stage and we sang all the songs. We got Chumashes with their names on it and we got key necklaces. It was a really fun experience.
Something that means most to me is that throughout 3rd grade until 5th grade, all the teachers treated me like their very own child.
My favorite memory was field day because I got to dress up in goofy clothes with popping colors and I got to spend time with all my friends. One of my favorite highlights of Torah Summit was the Rashi Expo. Our parents all came and we had a blast. We made special posters and shared all the incredible lessons we learned in 3rd grade.
The 4th and 5th grade mother-daughter Malava Maka was so much fun. We did some great activities with our mothers. We had concerts, we performed a special song, and decorated picture frames, made candy platters, and so much more.
My highlight of Torah Summit is the production. Even though it was the first time having a production, it was the best. I loved that we were all stars on stage and that we had cute costumes. That was my highlight of KES.
A graduation trip was simply the best. I had so much fun on the bus, at Sky Zone, and at the water park. There were slides, obstacle courses, refillable drinks, and lots more. But the best part was hanging out with my friends.
Dear YTCTE, thank you for a great 2 years. My favorite part was when we went to Lion Country Safari. We got to see cool kinds of wild animals, and we also got to go on rowboats. We got to see flamingos, free giraffes, and go on fun slides. I really had an incredible time.
Color was so much fun. I got to spend time with my friends and do the challenges with them. All the years I was on the winning team, but in 4th grade I lost. I felt disappointed, but I was happy for my friends.
One memory that I will never forget in Torah Summit is my first grade Chumash play. It was very special receiving my very first Chumash and starting to learn Torah inside.
Our Shabbos assemblies were fun. I loved all the singing and dancing.
A memory I have is Pie Day. It was so awesome. We got to have fun with our friends, bake delicious pie, and have pizza pies. We studied as many numbers of pie that we could and had a competition to see who knows the most.
My favorite memory and highlight was our graduation trip. It was so much fun because I got to hang out with my friends and enjoy the water slides and Sky Zone with everyone.
My favorite memory was the walkathon because I walked around with my friends and got ices and splashed with water.
The roller coaster project was awesome. We made our Under the Sea theme. It took a long time and a lot of hard work, but we had a really fun time working together.
The highlight of my year was production because I loved the feeling of being on stage. I also liked practicing the dances with my friends. This was a great experience that I will never forget.
Something I'll never forget is our 4th grade trip to Lion Country Safari. I loved it. It was so much fun.
I love the Purim Carnival. I enjoyed getting dressed up in costume and going to all the fun activities. My highlight from this year was our graduation trip. We got to go on a coach bus and we went to Sky Zone, which was a blast. And after that, we went to Sunsplash Water Park.
Our Shabbos assemblies were so much fun, singing all of the YTCTE songs, the Radiant Royalty song, and so much more. It was special to join together to say Tehillim each week.
Color was one of my favorite parts of Torah Summit because it's so much fun. There are 2 colors, and they represent the 2 teams. You get chosen to be on one of the 2 teams, and the 2 teams play games and compete against each other to see which color wins.
We even get to wear a bunch of colorful accessories the whole day. Barbecue lunch and yummy hot dogs are a real treat.
One of my highlights is field day. We did so many activities and had hot dogs for lunch. It was a really fun experience.
One memory that I will never forget is graduation trip. We went to Sky Zone and Sunsplash Water Park. It was truly incredible.
I'm so happy I came to this school, although I only joined this year because I got to do the wax museum and it was so fun, even though we had to stand for hours.
A memory I have is the robotics competition. I had a fun time working with friends and solving problems. We really had an awesome time.
One of my favorite highlights this year was playing with our GEMS friends. They were all so kind and always so happy. They always put a smile on my face.